Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator. So yesterday I did my last episode was very different. I didn't do any voice. I just did my driving. The thing is, because I wanted to use my wheel, and my wheel makes a bunch of noise, a lot of noise. So I didn't really want to, didn't want that in the background. So today I'm probably gonna be talking a little bit through through this one. I gotta cut the grass, and I gotta get it pretty much baled. So what I gotta do is, cows are good. They need cleaning, obviously, which I can do. I can do that after, but so we're gonna cut field number 3. So yesterday's last episode, I had a farm all planned out, made, all ready to go, but the only problem was I didn't have autosave because I turned the autosave off for when I do the for when I'm building and all that kind of stuff. So that way I could save it, and then if I screw it up or I don't like something or something like that, I can always go back, right? Well, I forgot to save it, so I had to make a new one. And quickly, I'll just... No, I don't want that one. I'll show you. Okay, so I don't own this land anymore. I sold this land because there was no point in having this land. I'm not going to really use it right now, so I sold it. And I planted grass in here, in this field. Got the cow pasture right here. Here, let me make the bubble a little bit smaller so it's not absurd. I got some sheds. Got some, that's a washing station. This is vehicle workshop with the tractor, the John Deere down there. That's where the vehicle is. Bale selling section, selling thing. Basically what I had last one, silo. Instead of my chickens and stuff being over here, I've moved them over here. I've put a manure cell point here and a slurry cell point here, a water tank, plus a little bit of lights and trees. So basically that is all. And then I gotta cut over here too and bale here too, so that's gonna be fun. So that's my next 2 things I gotta do. Yeah, my next 2 things I'm gonna do. Because, like, if you look, this is why I don't have this field. Like, I'm all the way over to the left, and the boundary line is right there. Like, for me. But you could drive there. Like, you could drive around there. It makes no sense. Okay. Anyways, let's bounce over here. And we'll get mowing. Just gotta go this way. Let me just fix my vehicle options here. Vehicle sounds. It's kind of loud in my ear. Just a little bit loud. Maybe I'll just turn my headphones down. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just turn my headphones down just a little bit. There we go. Much better. Cause it was so loud I didn't want to be screaming. I just start here for now because I gotta change the vehicle work mode. Or the swath. There we go. Should be dropping it in the line here. Yep. Turn that on just so you guys can see the swath. I won't be cutting all of it. Like, I'll cut most of it, but I'm not gonna cut all of it. So, we're just gonna get what we can with this big brute of a machine here. Ooh. See what I mean? It's that borderline. But I can drive over here, but I can't landscape over here, which is really weird. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning for this time, so this is gonna be great. Okay, so I guess I could turn that off now, because I don't need that on. do have everything I need to do. Oh, I didn't even know that was an entrance right there. Wow, I didn't even know that was an entrance. Okay. Maybe I'll go that way. Just because I've never been down here, so I figured I'll go this way anyways. Oh, hit the boundary. Oh my god. Okay. I'm making a mess. Okay, get off the thing. I don't know why. Okay, maybe I'll just stay like... No. Because the boundary keeps getting smaller and smaller. It's messed up. Let me just go over here. Yeah, I'll just go over here that way. That way we know we ain't gonna hit anything. I'm not gonna do that back because the mower's too big for that. Here. Well, this is a bigger part, and then I'll go and finish up that little part. There's only a little bit left in that little part, so. I wasn't even gonna cut over here until I was just getting ready to start the video, and then I was looking around and I was like, didn't even know this was over here. Oh well, I'll probably get an extra couple of bales out of this. Because that's what I'm doing, I'm making bales, right? I'm making some bales, trying to make some money. I had to start everything all over again, so like, in the beginning I needed to, like, the first time I did this, I didn't cheat, I actually, you know, worked and got it done, but this time around, unfortunately with the save game, I had to get everything that I did on last game, so I was like, you know what, I'm not working to get all that, I'll just cheat my way to get all my stuff back, and then I'll just stop cheating from there. That was the plan. Okay. We're good. Done at this section. This one should be only like 2, if not 2. Yep. Boom. Done. Alright. So we're gonna head over to the next field. Eventually I do want to check out that entrance though, because that entrance looks... I didn't even know that entrance was there. So we're gonna head over there to the next field. And I'm gonna fix my settings, because while I'm doing this, I might as well have a little bit of music going on in the background. There we go. That's awesome. There we go. Makes it a little bit more enjoyable for myself and you. It's perfect. So we'll head on over and get her done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do one headland around. I'm gonna turn this off just so you guys, this is kind of important information here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this down. Okay, I'm gonna lower this. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna show you what the working speed of this without like without my trick. But here we go. I'm hitting the fence. trying to get snug right up to the fence, but the the collision on it is ridiculous. Okay, so we got a whopping, I'm gonna put cruise control, the whopping of 25 kilometers. Well, basically in kilometers, that's not miles. So here, let me try, I'll put it in miles. There we go. Put it in miles, and I'll show you the difference. So we got 25 kilometers and 15 miles an hour. That is the normal with working length. Because most of you probably are miles. So this is a normal speed of it. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, this is part of my field. This is stuff that I missed last time. And it seems to be taking it away, actually. The mower. Sweet. Okay. So I'm gonna finish up this one thing here. One line. This is where it's gonna get better, though. Trust me. It's a little trick that I figured out when I was sitting here doing this yesterday and grinding my ass off. So we'll just finish up this line, and then I'll show you, and then we'll time lapse. Probably be a good idea, because it's not going to take me long to do this, but it's not going to take me, it's going to take me long if I don't time lapse for you guys. Alright, so you got 15 miles an hour. So I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna cut it here. I could go 2 headlands, or 2 lengths, but I'm not going to for the purpose of this. Okay. Let me line myself up. Alright. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna hold L1 and see how it's folding. It folded like that. Okay, let me just fold it back down. Okay, so you want to do is lower it, turn it on. Now you want to hold L1 and double tap X real quick, just enough where obviously it didn't, I went too high there with the front. You want the front just to come off. This one's a bit iffy to do because it's the front's too hard. There, see how it's lifted a little bit? It's just lifted. Here, I'll give you a better look. You see how it's lifted just a little bit over there? Okay, now, watch my speed. Watch my speed now. I'm gonna put cruise control. Look at that. Look at the difference. Now I'm doing 25 miles an hour with it. I'll do one line and then I'll switch. The thing is, you can't move it. Once it's set, you gotta leave it on. Or you can turn it off, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're not familiar with the controls. But like, if you are, you can turn it off. As long as you don't raise it, fold it, lower it, anything like that, you'll be okay. As long as you keep the same height. Okay, so now we're gonna go in kilometers this time. Okay, so we're gonna turn it back on. And we're gonna give her. So we did 20, now look at now, look. If you go back in the video, now we're doing 30, 40, 42, 43, look at this. Bam, done, quick, done, skis. Would you look at that? That is how you do it. You can do it with most things, like some cultivators and stuff like that, you can do it. Some planters, you can do it. Sometimes you can do it. You'll have to try my method just to see if it'll work, that method will work. If it does work. Because I figured it out yesterday when I was doing the video for you guys on the last episode. I figured it out yesterday that you can do this. Because I went to go like turn it on and I was like, fuck. I ended up folding it instead of turning it on. So I ended up like quickly just double tapping X. And then I hit it and then I'm like, I turned it on and I'm like, okay, it's lowered, it's good, it should be alright. So I take it to the next stage, after I go to the next one, and I go over to, I go down the row and I realize I'm going like fucking, I'm cruise control, I'm doing 43. Like, there's something wrong with that. Usually you're doing 25 kilometers an hour and 15 miles an hour. Now you can go as fast as you want with this thing. That is a speed cut, my friend. That is a speed cut. Alright. Probably end up time. No, you know what? I probably won't end up time lapse in this one. Fuck it. We only have a little bit left. And it's not like I'm going slow. Going fast, so. It's a speed cut, man. This is what I wanted to show you guys, because I don't want to really time lapse this, because I want to actually show you that it takes, like, look how fast it eats. It's eating this field. Just eating it. You can't do it with the baler. You can't do it with the worker. The worker will actually adjust. So, like, if you do try to do it with the worker will just set it down. He'll just literally put all the way down and he'll just do it regularly. But if you're doing it yourself, good way to do it yourself. The only thing about going this fast is sometimes you miss the little bits here and there. But that's okay. But look at the time difference. So much better. So much easier too. Usually I do 2 circles, full circles around. But I wanted to show you the up and down thing. So look at, I'm eating this field. Eating it. Anybody want breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at once? I think these poles over here are no-collide. This is what I was talking about with the no-collide poles. See? No-collide. Which is cool. Because it's really unrealistic, but in a sense, yes, it is. But it's better that way, because that way you're not going like, I'm not flying at 43 kilometers an hour, and next thing you know, bam, hit a pole, and I go flipping it, toss, and I have to reset it. Kind of helps. So, I'll probably end up time-lapsing the baling part. Probably only gonna do the, maybe I might do it all. I might bail it. But that's probably what I'm only gonna do for this episode. Because I did show you guys this part last episode of the baling, and right now I only have, I don't even have enough to buy a field yet. Maybe I'm thinking about buying another field. I just don't know which field yet. Let me just double check. I'm thinking about number 10 or 11 down there. Bless me. I'm thinking about that. So that's another thing I'm going to look into. But I also want to see if there's anything growing on that field, because if there's anything growing on that field, oop, my mower's not even on. If there's anything growing on that field, I want to make sure I have something I can harvest it with, because if I don't have anything to harvest it with, then there's no sense. No sense. But this trick was a good little trick though, guys. I wanted to show you guys real quick that this trick is pretty handy. Not really gonna worry about. Actually, I probably should. Just this little piece. I was like, I'm not gonna really worry about it, but yeah, I'll worry about it. Okay, so I'm done now. I'm gonna fold up, and then I'm gonna go get the baler. But this way, go get the baler. I'm gonna turn this down because I do not want to do 43 in my thing. I am using my controller. I'm not using my wheel. But when I use, like, when I because I'll probably end up doing like a couple episodes where, like, you know, here or there episodes where I can where I don't really talk. I just boom, 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 straight gameplay. So that's something that I am going to do a little bit more often. It's just that sometimes it's nice when you got somebody talking in the background, but we'll listen to this in the background. For now, it doesn't make sense because, you know, I'll just put that on. I'll probably end up turning it off before I time lapse. Because the radio and time lapse music is different. Okay. Okay. Baler. I need my... Where's my John Deere? Not that John Deere, this one. Alright, we'll go do this little field. Probably won't time-lapse this little field. We'll see how it goes. But I may start the time-lapse there and just kind of boom, 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 boom. But I know the big field over the last field, yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Most definitely. Okay, there we go. Back on track here. I'll try to do this first person. Alright, my trick does not work for the baler though. Because the baler has to be up in the right position, so I wouldn't even bother trying. But it is a neat trick though. It is a very neat trick. I didn't even know. It's like I did it completely. I found it completely by accident. Turn the lights on, even though I don't need to, but it kind of does help some, like with the odds and little textures in the grass. Probably gonna get a few bales over here. Not much. We'll see how bad of a job I did when I come back and see if I missed any spots. This corner I have to really, yeah. Yeah, I knew it. That corner was gonna be a pain in the arse. I'm not gonna come up here and cut again, because this is, I only wanted to do it because I've never been up here before, but I'm not going to do it up here because there's very minimum space up here. I might put some greenhouses up here though. That'd be a good spot for some greenhouses. I think that would be a really cool idea, a really good spot for it. Move out of the way, Bale. Thanks. We're almost done here. Almost done. Still got a little bit to go though. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna cut. Maybe we could put some greenhouses up here. Maybe. Don't have a telehandler. I had a telehandler, but not anymore. Because I didn't feel the need for it unless I was stacking the bales in the spot, in one spot in an area, but that wasn't the case. I was just immediately selling them right away. Okay, real quick, let me just drop these. Can I? Okay, never mind. That's gonna suck. Okay, window off. No. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Okay, let me leave this on. Let me go here. I think it's miscellaneous. I think there's one like right here. Let me just try this one. I'm not gonna. Oh, I can't place anything over here. Cause that borderline. Yep, that borderline won't let me place it. Oh, that would have been sick though. That would have been so sick up there. Like, yeah, I can do one. That's it, right there. That's it. Then basically I would have to do like a line right here just to kind of borderline it, if that was the case, but nah, we're good. Anyways, we are going to the next field. Gonna hit that field. That field's gonna get done, time-lapsed, which is gonna be soon. I'm gonna start right as I get through the second gate. I'm gonna start the time-lapse. And then we'll see you guys when it's done. Alright, just gotta turn that off because it's
got a house down a back road, I got a flag on the front porch, I got a dog named Waylon, I got a driveway that needs paving, I got a boat with a two-stroke, a couple guaranteed to make you laugh jokes, I got friends in low places, yeah, life is what you make it. I might not end up in the Hall of Fame with a star on the sidewalk with my name, or a statue in my hometown when I'm gone. Nobody gonna name their babies after me. I might not go down in history, but I'll go down to the honky tonk. Got a girl named Sheila, she goes batshit on tequila. Got a job that gets the job done. I got a loan at the bank, it's a big one. The only place you might see my name is on the wall for a good time call. I'm a local legend on a Friday night in a Pabst Blue Ribbon neon light. I might not end up in the Hall of Fame with a star on the sidewalk with my name, or a statue in my hometown when I'm gone. Nobody gonna name. This is perfect. Come kiss me one more time. I couldn't dream this up, even if I tried. You and me in this moment feels like magic, don't it? I'm right where I wanna be. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go, saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you, in this bed with you, I ain't convinced, 'cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this.
we are just about
I
done.
swear you're an angel
Maybe.
sent to this world. What did I do right to deserve you?
Yeah, there we go. Turn that up a
I
bit.
could stay here forever. I'd be
Probably
fine
like
if we
turn my head. Yeah, I was gonna say if I turn my headphones up, it'll probably be too loud. Yeah.
Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go, saying how it's gonna be so
I want to do the
good, so
environment.
beautiful.
Jesus.
Lying next to you, in this bed with you,
Can go
I
50,
ain't
the video can go
convinced.
40.
I don't know how
There we go.
heaven
That is cool. That is fine with me. Okay.
could be better than.
Depending on what the hope how the song is.
Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to
We're
go,
gonna have half a bale in here.
saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you, in this bed with you, I ain't convinced.
Oh, wrong one. Alright, we got her all done, bailed, ready to go, so I'll be ready for next time. Should probably be sooner for me than later for you. I'll just leave this here for now. Because I'm gonna need it for the bale trailer here. Alright, here, let me check and see. Let me save it because, you know, that's a big must. Let's check and see the animals are doing. The animals are doing very good, actually. They need a cleaning, so that's gonna be the cleaning before I finish up for today. Let me see what's going over here. There's soybeans and oats for right now. Luckily for both of them, I could use them, but how much are they actually? That's 136,000, that's 108. So I'm thinking more so this one, but we'll see how that goes. But we're gonna save our money for now because we only have about 200,000. We only have about 200,000, and I believe the tractor, my other John Deere, is over here. Because I need to clean up some of the, I believe I need to clean up some of the cows and the chickens. I believe. Not sure. That's what it says, but sometimes it doesn't always say that. Like, it says that you need to clean them, and then all of a sudden you come over here and you don't need to clean them. So I found out that, if you put hay in here, you get silage. They spill silage. And if you put, like, silage in here, I think they do grass. So, I always do hay on cows. I don't know why, it just seems like the better idea. Alright, we're gonna head over to my chickens. We're gonna slow down because I don't wanna... I'm driving with the controller. And then these guys, they produce wheat on their own. Alright, that should be good. I got a box of eggs over there. Cool. Alright. Just about getting things started again for the second time. Turn those off. I don't think the cows, the animals don't need to be fed. They'll probably need to be like fed next time. So that is going to be a job for next time too. Probably. So the bales I'm probably going to do like the bales I'm probably going to pick up like at least half of them by like off screen, or like I'll just skip some of them if that's next episode. If not, well, depending on the cows, because I'm gonna try to make it so the cows, it'll probably be in the next 2 or 3 days. I'll probably just leave the bales there and then get them to pick it up in the next 2 or 3 days, and then I'll get back and pick them up afterwards. So I just gotta remember there's bales over that way. Oh, and the other thing is, I was doing a drive about, and just randomly driving. I saw this random person's house, and I'm just driving. I'm like, you know what? Let me see. Let me go check it out. So I went to go check it out. That was drop it, not throw it. I went to go drop it out, and I went to go drop it, and I found this thing. I found this like weird thing in a garage, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, I'm kind of curious. So I get in, I speak to the guy, and he had something, and I lost my ball. But that's okay. Don't roll away, don't roll away, don't roll away. Where you going? Where you going, Mr. Ball? I gotta put it back over here. Okay, stay there, don't move. Alright, so I go into the garage, and this is what he got me. He says, look, I got this thing for about 3 or 4, I give it to you about 4 or 5 thousand. I'll give it to you. You know, it was brand new, I never bought it. I bought it, never used it. The only thing was I had to replace the battery in it, which is fine, and I got it done. So right now, that's where it is. It's currently in my little workshop here, and it's being fixed. So we're gonna put it. Hopefully, in the next couple days, we'll have a battery for it, so we can get that on the roll there. If not, keep it for the farm. If not, then we might just flip it, sell it, get some extra money. Who knows? Paid 5 grand, you know? Could get some more money for it. But I think this is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.